No looking back. One player prop looking forward to me. Cool. Luka Doncic, MVP.
Whoa,
Now,
interesting.
Jimmy, you might ask, why Luka Doncic? I'm like, well, because Kyrie Irving just got traded to the Dallas Mavericks this morning. You might be able to see our actual MVP NBA breakdown in today's papers all the way across this wide brown land of ours. I did mention the end of the Luka Doncic section that if he gets a second star, his chances improve. Now, you might think that that's not exactly sort of correlated, but it is, because a lot of my problem with the Luka sort of, candidacy for this MVP is that the top two leaders in the moment are Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. Joker's Nuggets sit on top of the West. Embiid's Sixers, I believe, are third in the East, basically tied with the Milwaukee Bucks for second. So they've got like team success. The Mavs, however, I believe they might have managed to eke up to fourth at the moment. But every team basically 3 onwards down in the West in the NBA, it's all very tightly crammed together. There's only a few games sort of separating them, right? So actually Dallas have now slipped down to 6 after yesterday. So they are 28 and 26. But the thing is, between 3 through 13 in the West, there is only 5.5 games. So
that's crazy.
You can move up and down very, very quickly. Obviously, the big problem with Dallas was that their floor, if they don't have Luka, just doesn't exist. They stunk. They pulled out like one random win because Spencer Dinwiddie went off. They fought pretty hard against the Warriors. They still lost, whatever. If they don't have Luka, they suck. When the on-off numbers for Luka are chaos, the Mavs needed that extra ball handler that they don't have anymore because they basically couldn't match Jalen Brunson walking to the Knicks in the offseason.
Yeah.
And so that team success and just winning those games, winning those minutes when Luka's not on the floor, weirdly enough works. You'd think it works for Luka because it's like, oh, he's MVP. When he's not there, you see how valuable he is. It's incredible. He's very valuable. But no, the problem is if your team sort of stinks, you're just not going to get MVP votes. So Luka Doncic now $9 across the sort of board, essentially with BetR, Ladbrokes, and Bet365 and anywhere else you can sort of see your MVP odds. $9 when you've already got $1.80 around sort of Jokic, I think, as the favorite, about $3 at the moment for Joel Embiid. $9 for Luka, who we've seen in that 1 week drop a 60-point triple-double.
Yeah.
Bookended by 50-point games. He can just turn it on, right? And you've got the last third of a season now after the All-Star break. If Dallas go on a run and basically end up as a top 3 seed in the West, if Kyrie Irving doesn't burn the entire place to the ground as NBA Kanye, maybe it works, right? This is the thing. It could work really, really well for the Mavs, and just sort of, if they can get that win streak happening, they just need sort of one really big win streak to get front and foremost in everyone's minds. Everybody looks at Luka's numbers, which are absolute chaos. Like, the dude is, I think, a second in the league in scoring, and he's only just dropped behind Joel Embiid in the last couple of weeks after Embiid's gone on a tear himself. But he's averaging 33.5 points, 9 rebounds, 8.2 assists. He's basically shooting the ball better than he ever has before as well. Luka's unstoppable. Like, his individual brilliance is just, like, you can't deny how great he is. The problem is always going to be the team success. If they just get that little bit better, and here's the clincher, the narrative. Oh, he made it work with Kyrie.
True.
Unbelievable.
If he can make it work with Kyrie, just give him the award.
Make it work with Kyrie. Nobody's made it work with Kyrie because he's NBA Kanye. Luke, sort of brain genius. Let's give him the MVP. Basically, as a long shot at $9, when you've got such a short favorite, I love the value. I'd at least have a bit of a taste on Luka. I already have as of this morning. I love the play. So Luka, $9, NBA MVP. We've got a third of the season to go, but it's a great player prop, great player pick. I reckon the rest of mine this week will be all NFL Super Bowl stuff, but there you go. Just a little NBA.